Welcome to my channel. I always talk about hair, conditioning hair, healthy hair, and hair problems. I want you to have a better understanding of how to condition so that you can control your damaged hair. When you think about it, you have to ask yourself how serious you are at changing your hair ways. How serious are you at taking out time to do your hair? It depends. If it's a busy lifestyle and your health is not at its best, you might choose to go to fake hair. Fake hair now, the seriousness of it is because the client is no longer dealing with the problems of their hair. They can go achieve the fake hair that looks very real, that's fun, and it gives you all the options of these extra styles. So it's very appetizing to say, oh, fake hair is looking good. And I understand that. Most of the hair in Hollywood is fake. So, if you want to go to fake hair, that's your choice. There's nothing wrong there if that's your choice. But I have clients that do not want to go to fake hair. They would prefer to let the fake hair be on occasions or when they want to or choose to, but they want to save their own hair. They don't want to wear a wig because they have to, because they have a big hole in it in their scalp. So you want to understand that if it's your choice and ask yourself how serious you are at going back to your natural hair and protecting it and taking it to the next level of wellness. Um, I think that when I offer my education and my experience, I'm doing it at no cost because of the seriousness. We need to change this damaged hair issues. We need to turn it around. We don't have to do this. We've got so much technical information and AI going on. So why can't we have a head of hair? What's wrong with having a full, long head of hair that we choose because we choose to wear our own hair? So I hope that this channel would help clear up. I've had many years in conditioning and many years in conditioning chronic damaged hair. So I hope to share this information with you because we definitely need to be aware of the seriousness of damaged hair. We live with a certain amount of damaged hair and we think it's normal. We think, oh, we're just thinning. It's going to stop. We don't see it being a chronic problem until it is one. So let's change our minds and let our hair follow. I want to thank you for sending your emails to ditahair911 at gmail.com. I really appreciate it. Here again, the big question is when one or more emails come in asking the same question. I always call that the big question. The big question today is, what do I think about conditioning products? I think that it's better to have a lot of choices than none at all. And that's nice that we have a lot of choices on the market. I think that if I choose to teach you how to condition better, you would be better at picking the right product. You would be able to notice when the product is not working and when it's working, when it's building moisture and when it's not. So the problem with product today is not so much product as it is teaching you how to get the best out of your product and how to get the best out of your hair when it comes to holding conditioning. First email, single email today is, how do I rinse in between shampoos? Thank you for asking. Rinsing is very nice because let's say you want to refreshen after exercise. It's not time for your major shampoo, so you are going to rinse with real good warm water and just rinse for a few seconds. And then, of course, manipulate your hair. If you would like to put in a rosemary oil or any water-soluble There's vanilla oil. As long as it's water soluble, you can slide that through your hair. Not too much, because oil has a tendency to not make you see the moisture loss. So it'll make you feel moisturized when you're really not. Oil does not contain water-loving molecules. It can add to your moisture or holding your moisture once you have killed your scalp and hair where you have some moisture. Then the oil will be helpful. But right now, we need to know when your hair needs moisture because we need to give it moisture. So I don't want you to excessively use a lot of oil after that rinsing, but a little just to help you feel fresh would be fine. Remember not to rub your hair. You want to pat it dry, and you want to get it to a dry damp. Apply your conditioning and leave in, and then, of course, style. So that's how you're rinsing. You're rinsing maybe 2 or 3 times in between your 7 to 10 days. Second question is when you have a perm, your hair breaks. Only if you're not doing enough conditioning. You have to deep condition prior to your chemical services. So if you're getting a chemical service, you need to, if you're on medication, you need to start conditioning a month in advance to get ready for that chemical service. So you can stop your breakage because you can condition before, during, and after a chemical service. So as long as you put back what you take out, I think you can stop your breakage. The third question I have today is that this client has a hair lift, and she also has she also has medication that she's going to be on long term. High lift colors are hard. It depends on the texture of your hair, the health of your hair, and of course your age. So all these factors can, contribute to whether or not you can continue medicine as well as high lift colors. Generally, medicine is very dehydrating. So you have to stay on top of your electrolytes, and you'll have to stay on top of your deep conditioning. So we'll talk about better deep conditioning a little bit later, but for now, I want you to concentrate on deep conditioning with heat, using lots of moisture, and staying on a routine. So if it's every Thursday, stay on every Thursday. That way, the hair can build moisture. Water-loving molecules enter the hair shaft, and they're large, so they can easily be taken right out. So you want to be able to apply your moisturizer and get the hair to hold it. And so that would be with your heat conditioning. Then you would use moisturizer cold so that you get moisture, light moisture, and then you're also getting the deep conditioning moisture. So the two build together. So please understand that, yes, it is difficult, but you can condition depending on your hair type and hair texture. You may be able to condition yourself where you don't have to have problems behind your color. But medication is hard. And if you're on more than one medication, I would suggest that you calm your color down. Make it a little bit more darker, a little bit darker. Or maybe just put the high lift on the ends. Um, I would like to leave you with hair facts. And this is where you have your notepad and your folder, and you're adding this information so that you can add it to your week's activity. We're going to talk about heat capping. They're sold, it's an insulated cap. They're called conditioning uh, caps. And you can, I think that I mentioned that they're sold at Amazon and Walmart. Pretty much Sally sell them as well. But you don't have to have an expensive one. I think expensive ones last a little bit longer because the heating elements may be being better quality. But when you're heat capping, you want to do that after you shampoo or rinse. You want to apply the conditioner heavily into your hair so that, put it excessive because the heat is going to sink the conditioner in. You do not want to be underneath that heat cap with not enough conditioner on your hair. So you're going to have an insulated cap. You're going to have a thin shower cap or a thin plastic conditioning cap. They sell them at the beauty supplies. And it's like a shower cap, but maybe thinner. You put that cap on. After you put your product on, you put the thin cap on, then you put the insulated cap on. The reason why the insulated heat works better is because it's 50 watts. It brings your hair up to a nice heat where it softens it so that you can get deeper and deeper into the cuticle. The conditioners that you use on your hair that are cold, they don't reach very deep into the cuticle. And you want to build moisture, you have to build protein, you have to build moisture. So that means that you have your routine time when you condition, and then let's say it's Thursday, every Thursday you're going to condition. That way your hair starts to build moisture and you're getting ahead of your dryness, not behind it. So a conditioning heat cap is worth its weight in gold. So you need to get one and start your deep conditioning, especially if you're on medication. I want to thank you so much for coming and staying to the end. I want you to push that like button. Please push the like button. It doesn't cost anything, and I really, really need it to show support that you do care about your natural hair and that you want to wear and condition and have better knowledge about how to take your hair to the next level of wellness. I post every Friday if you like to subscribe. Subscribing is free, so please subscribe. It helps the channel. I really appreciate the support in that manner. I want you to go out now and think about your heat cap and think about deep conditioning, when you're going to have time for it during the week, and whether or not you like your conditioners enough to start heat capping with them. I wish you very much good luck in this. I hope it's not too overwhelming, but remember, the better you know how to condition, the better your hair will show it. Now go have a good hair day. Thank you.